What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. 2018 was a decent year for sequels, so I decided to do my top 10 favorite movie sequels of 2018. So, with that being said, here's my top 10 list. Coming in at number 10 is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I really had fun with the Jurassic World sequel. I did not like it as much as the first film, because I loved the first Jurassic World. It was really cool seeing the T Rex back on screen. It was pretty cool seeing dinosaurs back on screen. Period. And what Colin Trevorrow did with that one was I just really dug. And the sequel was really fun. It was pretty cool to see Chris Pratt back. You had Bryce Dallas Howard. This time she left her high heels at home. You also had some new additions to this, like Justice Smith, who's going to be in the new Detective Pikachu movie. This Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was I really dug it. I saw the movie twice in theaters, and it's pretty fun the second time around. Like I said, it's not as good as the first Jurassic World, but definitely not half bad. And I'm actually really looking forward to see what they'll do for the next Jurassic World film, which is set for release in 2021. So sad we have to wait a little longer, but I'm sure it's going to be worth the wait. Coming in at number 9 is Paddington 2. I loved Paddington 2. I remember when I first saw the first Paddington, I didn't know what to expect from it, because really I never really grew up, reading Paddington. I never, seen the old Paddington stuff, so I didn't really know much about the character. But I really dug the first Paddington. It was really cute. It was charming. Ben Whishaw as the voice of Paddington is really amazing. And so I went into this. I went going to check out the sequel and see if it'll live up to the first Paddington. And I'm happy to say it lived up to the first Paddington. Paddington 2 was amazing. As we speak now, it still has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's how much people love this film, and I'm one of them. It's really cute. It's adorable. Hugh Grant as the villain. Who doesn't love Hugh Grant playing a villain? Ben Whishaw, it was nice to see him back as the voice of Paddington. Brandon Gleeson was really funny. Who knew that Brandon Gleeson could do comedy so well? He was really good in this. Of course, Hugh Bonneville and Sally Hawkins, played they return as the parents. If Paddington 3 comes out and it's even as good as Paddington 1 and 2, there's an argument to be made that the Paddington movies could probably be one of the best film trilogies. Because 1 and 2 are just a delight. If you've still never seen Paddington 2 or, the first one, I highly recommend them. Actually, I would have added Paddington 2 a little higher, but I kind of saw some other films that I kind of liked a little better than Paddington 2. But Paddington 2 is still an amazing gem. Coming in at number 8 is Creed 2. Now, Creed, the first Creed was awesome. So I was wondering how, if Creed 2 was either going to be, Rocky 2 or Rocky 5. And I'm proud to say it's better than Rocky 5. It's definitely no Rocky 5. Creed 2 was loads of fun. The fight sequences between Creed and Drago's son was really awesome. The guy who plays Drago's son, that dude's a beast. And I don't really know how to pronounce that guy's name, to be honest with you, but the actor who plays him, man, he did a really good job at playing Drago's son. Sylvester Stallone was really good as Rocky, And to me, Michael B. Jordan gave such an amazing performance as Creed. I even think he should get an Oscar nomination for playing Creed. I mean, there's lots of Oscar talk for like lots of people think that Michael B. Jordan should get an Oscar nomination for Black Panther, which if he gets an Oscar nomination for that, I'm okay with it because he played the role perfectly. But I I think an argument should be made that Michael B. Jordan should get an Oscar nomination for Creed 2. He's actually that good in this. I mean, I thought he was better in Creed 2 than he was in the first Creed. And you know what? I'm kind of hoping we get another one. The Creed movies are just really fun and awesome to watch. Right. Coming in at number 7 is Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Now, when they announced that they're going to do a Mamma Mia sequel, I literally thought that was a weird idea. I mean, the first Mamma Mia is really amazing, but a sequel could have probably hurt it a little. But then I went in to check out the sequel, and I simply loved it. To me, it was probably even better than the first Mamma Mia. It's amazing. I mean, this time around, you have Lily James as the young version of Meryl Streep. Lily James is awesome. I mean, you also had Meryl Streep in this as well, but like in flashback sequences, and you also have had Julie Waters. Kind of funny because Meryl Streep and Julie Waters and Colin Firth are also in Mary Poppins Returns. So kind of find it funny that that three of them are in this. But yeah, it was amazing. I love the songs that they use. It was nice to see Cher pop up. It's always great to see Cher in anything. Yeah, Here We Go Again is just an awesome film. I mean, I actually saw this movie in IMAX. I actually saw this movie in IMAX. Hey, that's how good it was. I mean, I barely seen musicals in IMAX before, and it was a really cool experience to see Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again in like the biggest screen. And you know what? They announced that they'll do a third Mamma Mia. I gotta say, I'm down with another one. I'll be down to see these characters again because the characters in these are really good. All right, coming in at number 6 is AntMan The Wasp. Now, to me, I gotta say, AntMan The Wasp might be even better than the first Ant-Man. Now, most of the films on my list, I'm really debating if they're better than the original films. But no question, Ant-Man the Wasp to me is better than the first Ant-Man. It was actually really funnier the second time around. They gave Michael Douglas more to do. Michael Pena is still loads of scenes. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the first Ant-Man, but to me, I actually now prefer Ant-Man and the Wasp over the first Ant-Man. Oh, and Evangeline Lilly as the Wasp. Perfect. I mean, I really thought she was an awesome Wasp. The one who played Ghost Hannah John Keeman, she was really good. Although I admit they kind of wasted the Walton Goggins character. I kind of wish. I mean, to be honest, I don't even think Walton Goggins' character needed even to be in the film. And it was also pretty cool to see Lawrence Fishburne in this. It's always great to see Fishburne. Yeah, after Ant-Man the Wasp, I kind of hope we see another Ant-Man movie. Because, Paul Rudd as the role of Ant-Man, I think he's an awesome Ant-Man. And, of course, I can't wait to see him back as Ant-Man for, Avengers Endgame. Coming in at number 5 is Incredibles 2. Now, this was worth a wait. I mean, the first Incredibles was released in 2004, and the sequel ended up being released, this past June. So it was a 15-year wait for this. I mean, it's sad that we waited this long for another Incredibles. I mean, Pixar, come on, you guys had 3 Cars movies, but you had to wait longer for, but we had to wait longer for Incredibles 2. Okay. But I mean, Incredibles 2, I really dug it. I had lots of fun with it. It was visually stunning. I mean, it had some really good visual effects in this. Holly Hunter as Elastigirl is amazing. You know, Jack stole some scenes. Of course, the Edna and Jack scenes are just hilarious to watch. I gotta check out that Edna and Jack short down the line. But anyway, yeah, I simply adore Incredibles 2. I mean, Brad Bird, he did such a great job with these films, and I'm down if to see Pixar do an Incredibles 3. I just hope we don't have to wait till 15 more years for another one. Coming in at number 4 is Ralph Breaks the Internet. Now, like Incredibles 2, it's sad that we had to wait long for another Wreck-It Ralph movie because the first Wreck-It Ralph got released in 2012. I simply love Ralph Breaks the Internet. It was also visually stunning. I mean, the animation and visual effects they use in this was out of the world. Like, I really like the world and inside the internet they use for this. You see like classic Disney princesses here. There's a few other characters I'm not gonna mention because they might actually be spoiler. Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog is in this. That's not a spoiler because Sonic the Hedgehog is on the poster and the trailer, so that's not much of a spoiler. Yeah, I simply love Ralph Breaks the Internet. And Sarah Silverman as Vanellope is a really good character. Gal Gadot, I mean, I really love Gal Gadot's character in this. I mean, I just love Ralph Breaks the Internet. I mean, I actually saw the movie twice in theaters, and it's fun the second time. And if they announce that they'll make a Wreck Ralph 3, I'm down. I'm really down to see another one. They should just make this a full on franchise. It's that good of an anime film. I just hope we don't have to wait for like 4 or 5 years for a third one, but we'll see what happens there. Coming in at number 3 is Avengers Infinity War. Most people will probably be like, wait, Avengers Infinity War isn't your number 1? As for a film sequel, that's not really my favorite, like my number 1 favorite sequel of the year. I just still want to add it because Avengers Infinity War is the best. Sad, like really sad, but still the best. Oh, sorry. Anyway, yeah, Avengers Infinity War, I kind of already mentioned this before, but I saw this movie like 4 times in theaters, and it's fun the other times, few times you've seen it. The actions are cool. Thanos looked awesome. And it makes me even more excited for Avengers Endgame when that comes out in May. Not May, in April, man. Right. Coming in at number 2 is Deadpool 2. Now I'm really on the now I'm really on the debate to whether call this like better than the first Deadpool. Oh, sorry. The first Deadpool was awesome, so I was really excited for Deadpool 2. Went in, ended up really enjoying it. Deadpool 2, I saw about 3 times. Actually, technically 4 times if you count me seeing Once Upon a Deadpool. It's amazing. I mean, it's really funny. Ryan Reynolds as the role of Deadpool works really well. Josh Brolin is an amazing Cable. Zazie Beetz as Domino is awesome. Yeah, I mean, Deadpool 2 is just really fun and funny. And I'm also hoping we get another Deadpool in like maybe a Deadpool 3 down the line. Because I just want to hang out with this character again. Deadpool is definitely one of the best comic book characters out there. And it all has to do with Ryan Reynolds. I mean, what he does as the role of Deadpool is just perfect. All right, my number one favorite movie sequel of the year goes to Halloween. Halloween is a sequel. It's a follow up to the original Halloween. And I mean, this thing pretty much ignores the other Halloween sequels that came after the original. Oh, sorry. This Halloween ignores the Rob Zombie ones. It ignores A21 Halloween H2O. I meant it ignores Resurrection. It pretty much is a follow-up to the 1976 Halloween film, and this is probably my favorite one. It was really cool seeing Michael Myers back on the big screen. Jamie Lee Curtis, I thought, gave a tremendous performance here. I mean, it was pretty cool to hear John Carpenter's classic score again. Ooh. And it was also pretty cool to see the original Michael Myers, Nick Park, back to reprise his Michael Myers role. It was nice to see the original house back. I mean, it was really cool seeing a new Halloween on the screen. It was really creepy. It was actually fun at times. The kills was off the chain. I really dug Halloween. I mean, I actually saw this movie twice in theaters, and I had fun with it the second time. I mean, even people who didn't like there are actually people who didn't like the original Halloween, but they actually ended up liking the new one. And if you guys still haven't seen the new Halloween by now, it comes on DVD and Blu-ray in January. Definitely pick it up and check it out because it's a really fun time. And if they announce that they're making another Halloween, I'm all for it. I'm down to see another one. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my 10 favorite movie sequels of 2018. Whew. Sorry. Anyway, let me do the quick rundown. Number 10, Jurassic World. Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. 9, Paddington 2. 8, Creed 2. 7, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. 6, Ant-Man The Wasp. 5, Incredibles 2. 4, Ralph Breaks the Internet. 3, Infinity War. 2, Deadpool 2. 1, Halloween. Now, there's a few other sequels that got released. For my honorable mention, I'll probably add the aforementioned Mary Poppins Returns. That was a really good sequel. Definitely not Sherlock Gnomes. That's a sequel, but that's a terrible sequel. Super Troopers 2 is a pretty good one. Let's see. Let me look at my list. Oh, Fantastic Beasts. The the Crimes of Grindelwald was pretty good. Can't really mention Super Troopers too, right? Yeah. Hey. Definitely not 50 Shades Free. No, thank you. Definitely not God's Not Dead 3. That's not a good sequel at all. Or a good movie. Oh. Yeah, there's lots of pretty interesting sequels that got released this year. Ocean's 8 you could count as a sequel. Hotel Transylvania 3 is a pretty good one. Equalizer 2 I could have added. Mission Impossible Fallout, that's a good one. Puppet Master Littlest Reach, that's pretty much a sequel. The Last Sharknado, probably. Guess you could say how Fahrenheit 11.9 as a sequel. Goosebumps Haunted Halloween's a pretty good one. Not as good as the first Goosebumps, but it was still pretty decent. Definitely not Girl in the Spider's Web. No, thank you. That was a real disappointment, by the way. Let me leave it to you guys. What were some of your favorite movie sequels of 2018? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.